Hey, so I thought I'd give you a little video tour of where we store our lunch stuff. So this is my kitchen, and I've got this one tall pantry cupboard here that you can see. We've got these pull-out drawers, and so in these drawers is where we've got all of our lunch stuff. So I've got these baskets here that I got at the Container Store that work really great in my pull-out drawers to organize all my stuff. So I've got, this is the one I use the most, my main section here with all of my lunch containers that I use most often. So all my Easy Lunch Boxes and all the lids, and I've got some Sistema containers, and I've got some of these fun little lunchbox containers that we use for snacks. This little guy I got at the dollar section at Target the other day. So those are the containers, and then I'm using just jars, jam jars, for organizing all of our little picks that we use just to make the lunches look fun. I've got them kind of sorted by type, but they're a little mixed up too. So that's that shelf. Next shelf down, I have all of my little silicone cups that we use for dividing things up in the lunch boxes. Here's some of the bigger ones. These are all of our name bubbles labels that we use to label all of our lunch gear and school gear. And then more jars, organizing little forks, little spoons, little bamboo skewers that I use for making little mini kebabs and stuff for the lunches. And these containers actually came in the lunch bags that we use, but we don't need the containers for our lunches, so I'm using them for storing stuff. So I've got the stuff I use most often on the top without a lid on it, but then underneath and behind I've got others, so different cutters and biscuit cutters and different little cookie cutters to make fun shapes. This one back here has got some of the little dip and sauce cups that I use if I send a little ketchup or sour cream, something like that. Here's some more little plastic spoons. So that's really handy. I've tried to make it so that the stuff I use most often is really easy to just reach and pull out the drawer. On the top here, I'm using these papers, these nice little pieces of wax paper. They're patty papers for dividing things up in the boxes sometimes. These are some kind of fun burger ones. So up here we've got all of our lunch napkins just in a little plastic basket, and then under that lots of different sandwich cutters for cutting sandwiches in different shapes. These are our thermos containers that if I send soup or oatmeal, something like that. Paper lunch bags, which I really only use if we're going on a field trip and I don't want to have to worry about them losing their lunch container. So this is stuff I don't use as often, but it's still pretty nice and handy. And in the last shelf, on the very bottom, are all of our cups, water bottles, drink cups, sippy cups, straws. We actually use these a lot for drinking stuff at home. It's just a tall jam jar with a lid and a straw. So that's how we store kind of all our kid stuff and our lunch packing supplies. It's really handy. It's right there in the middle of the kitchen, right where I work, so it makes packing lunch really quick and easy.